Ayo, let's get into this. So, I'm going to be talking about why you should not be getting rid of your unwanted Christmas gifts, or more like why you shouldn't be returning them to a store. Actually, or getting rid of it at this time. Let me explain. So, it's after the holidays and right before New Year's, which means that a lot of people are now starting to get rid of those unwanted gifts. You know, personally, I know that like in the past I've waited a little while to get rid of them just because I don't want my families like to realize, But it's right before you do your like end of 2019 get ready and clean the entire house for 2020. So, I figured I would make this video. Anyways, now, unwanted Christmas gifts are not uncommon. There is a lot of unwanted Christmas gifts. I believe it's over like $1 billion spent in the United States now for Christmas gifts that are going to be returned or unwanted or given away to Goodwill. So, I'm going to be explaining why you should not be returning that unwanted gift of yours to the store. A lot of companies will get rid of the gift or the product that you are returning. Yes, you do get some of your monies back, or the person who got you that gift's monies back, but the thing is, when you return a gift, now, even if it is in pristine shape, a lot of companies will just throw it away. Especially if it was something holiday related in the beginning, because, it's after the holidays now. Like, if you got an ugly Christmas sweater, they're not going to resell that ugly Christmas sweater because it's no longer Christmas. They have no point in doing that. So a lot of companies will just throw them away. Even though some of them, some, will take a few of their returned items and actually put them back on the shelf. It is very uncommon. And they would like you to think that it's going back on the shelf and that you're doing a good thing because then someone else who wants it can buy it. But in reality, a lot of these gifts do get thrown away. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is giving them to charity. Now, giving them to charity seems like a really good option, am I right? Except that really good option is also being done by millions of people. They are giving away all of their unwanted gifts this year to people. They're giving away all their unwanted gifts this year to Goodwill or to whatever local shop that they have. I know we have St. Vinny's and like a ton of other like thrift stores. But the thrift stores are really overwhelmed, especially around this time of year. So they can't hold all of the stuff that we are giving them, all of our unwanted stuff. And even if they, at a later date, would have totally kept what you gave them, they just have too much stuff that has been donated over the past, weeks or a couple of weeks, that they are not going to be able to keep it all, and a lot of it will still get thrown away. So, what do you do to make sure that your unwanted gift gets a new home without ending up in the trash? So, there is the option of eBaying it or selling it on Poshmark or something like that, because wait, can you sell stuff on Poshmark? I don't even know. I'm sorry. But yeah, selling it on some sort of app or something that will take it, or even trading for something. So if you really want something that your friend has, just trade. But that is a good way where you get something in return, even though it's not necessarily your money's back from returning it to the store. But you get this, and you get the benefit of having someone else receive your gift and you getting something. Now, if you're like, I don't even care, I don't even want anything in return, I just want this out of my house, I understand that. Just instead of giving it away to a charity, make sure to find it a new home that you know it's going to. So maybe Facebook Marketplace, just advertise it as free. Okay, just free, come pick it up, that's good. that gets it out. You don't necessarily get anything back from it, but a lot of people aren't really looking to buy things, I feel like, after the holidays anyways, so it might just be like easier to get rid of it as advertising it as free. Or you can give it to your friend who you know would really love it, because maybe it's just not the gift for you, but you really know that your friend loved it, so go right for it. The other option, which can be a little risky if you have bad memory, is to re-gift it the next year. I know it says sit around in your house for like a little bit until the next holiday or the next big event, but re-gifting it is a way to do it. So you can always just put it up and also label who gave it to you. That way you do not give it to the same person. So yeah, I know I've re-gifted things in the past, like my friend Izzy always comes over and I'm just like, oh, I don't want this anymore, you want it? And she's always like, yeah. So that is another really good option. So these are all ways to reduce your waste and reduce your unwanted gifts going into the trash. Now, how do you not give an unwanted gift? Because that helps a lot too. Gift experiences. That is my number one tip. Honestly, this is the best thing that you can possibly do other than get something stuff that is useful, which I feel like useful things are fun, but like really like trips and stuff like that. Like I know my mom got movie tickets for all of my extended family to go see a movie, and that's an experience, and they're not getting like a physical item that they're going to throw away later on. They're getting a joy of having time and creating memories, and that's a really good thing that you can do. You can also gift things like massage coupons, or get your nails done, like spa day gifts, or just like gifts like that. Those are really useful. Also, money. I feel like it's like the cop-out gift, but it is also the best gift, because if you don't need anything, I feel like you can always save up money. Like I'm saving up money for a new camera because I'm using my cell phone to record this video, and I would like not to do that in the future. So always gift experiences, and also just make sure you're giving something that is either really useful or that you know the other person is going to um like be able to use in the future or really want. Like for instance, paints. I really love paints and I would totally use that, versus someone who doesn't paint getting paints, and they may think they want to, but then they never will and it gets thrown away. So there are things that may seem useful to certain people but really aren't useful to others. So just make sure that you're getting gifts that you know someone will use, or giving experiences which you know someone will like. Other than that, I hope you have fun trying to find whatever item you have clicked on this video to get rid of. So that is my options. Another thing you can also do is just wait a little while and then give your thing to a charity shop when they aren't necessarily as overloaded as they are during the holiday season. But the best way is just to find someone who wants it where you know it's going to get a good home. And anyways, that is the end of this video, and I will see you next time. Have fun.